This is the start of my 24-hour live. I wanted to do this live to see how many quilts I could get done again, and I'm really excited to have you with me. I don't know if some of you are with me or not, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting this quilt ready. We're going to work on this one. I'm going to showcase all the beauty of this quilt. And what my hope is in this 24-hour live, hopefully you guys could hear me well too, because I just came up here. Everything that could delay me did delay me today. But my hope is that today, my goal is see if I could get up to 15 to 20 quilts done today. And we're going to be here 24 hours. So we're going to be here till 10 in the morning tomorrow. Now, I hope you join us. If you join us and make comments, I'm considering doing several giveaways. I'm not going to tell specifically what giveaways I'm going to do, but please comment if you're here. I want to know that you're around hanging with me. So this is a quilt that we're going to work on today. I have already kind of struggled with it because I didn't know what to quilt on it. And so we are going to get her started because that's part of this. I also moved my room around, and like y'all don't know what I went through. Yeah, I went through a whole lot because I'm realizing that this girly is a mess. So I'm gonna move you here because I'm gonna get everything set up. I didn't know what to quilt this with, so I think I'm gonna do line work on it. Let me see if I can see if anybody's here. Oh my God, the volume is low. Thank you for saying that to me. Let me raise the volume. Let me raise the volume for you. Is it better? Is it too low? Hold on, let me see if I can raise the volume. Is it better? Hold on, one more thing. Let me check this. Hello? No, I can't see it. Is it better? Hopefully it's better. Thank you for being here, and thank you for letting me know that my volume is low. Hello, Stephanie from Ohio. I don't know how to say your name, but hello, Cindy. Rhonda, thank you for being here. Darlene Crosby is here. Thank you for supporting me and being here. Good morning from Mim. Good morning. Low volume. Is my volume better? Hello, Kevin. How are you today? Nice to have you here. I know you're on my Facebook group now. Nana's here. Oh my God, Nana. That's better? Okay. Nana, I was wondering if you would like some jelly rolls for me to send to you because I feel so bad. I want to send you the quilt. That's better than before. So my volume is better. Thank you for letting me know. Let me see if I could raise it one more. How about that? That should be a whole lot better. But I don't want to hurt your ears or hinder y'all. So you want to see my room? I changed it. So this is a quilt we're going to work on. Chris, say hi.
Hi.
I have my friend Chris here. Miss Jeanette Jones is going to come and hang out with us maybe. We're hoping that she comes. I'm setting up 2 sewing machines because what I would like to do is I would like to do some sewing projects. The goal in this live stream is to do 15 to 20 quilts. All the quilts that are not mine, I will be donating to y'all, to this community. So we are going to be taking names. I also did already 2 other people, Nana from Nana, I don't know, 1779, whatever. Nana, she won one of the quilts, but she doesn't want to send it, me to send it because it's in Canada, I believe. But I am still wanting to bless this community because that's what these quilts are about. So I had a really hard time deciding what I'm going to quilt on here. It is like, I don't know what to quilt. Anyway, I don't know what to quilt on here. I am setting up the cameras. I wanted to start the live stream. Look, it's going to, Chris is setting up my sewing machine for me so that we are here sewing. Meaning we're going to be sewing leaders. We're going to be sewing like little projects. You know how you have some of those little quilts that just need a border? We're going to be sewing some borders on quilts. And then I'm going to, no jelly roll needed. I love you, Nana. Let me bless you. You want a ruler? You want a beautiful sign that I can make you? I just want to bless you. So Nana's real sweet. You have a lot of fabric? Okay, I'll figure something out. I want to bless you. And the other woman, the other person that won the quilt, I already put the binding and I'm hand stitching the binding, so it's taking me a little bit. So what you're going to do is hang out with me for a good maybe 30 minutes today. And then I'm going to leave you because I don't want you guys to stay here. But every time I start a brand new quilt, I am going to go back on a live. Probably every 2-3 hours, go back on a live and show you what we finished, what we're working on, and like progress. Let me show you the. I'm gonna set up my other camera in a minute, and I'll show you. A ruler or a sign is good. Okay, I'll make you a beautiful sign or a beautiful ruler. But this is what we're working on. Let me show you the room. I literally spent, hopefully the camera follows me. So I moved the long arm on the horizontal. Let me see if it follows me. So I moved it away from the wall. The long arm is now facing out a window. I may get blackout curtains because sometimes when the camera hits a window, there's this weird white glare, which is the camera's trying to refocus. I just want to bless everybody if I could. You get a quilt. You get a quilt. You get a quilt. Like, not that I'm Oprah of quilts. No, I love Oprah, but you know when Oprah used to do her shows and give quilts away? Look under your chair. You get a quilt. No, so yes, I went and I found a whole bunch of fabric. I found thread. Some of you are long armers. If you want to try different types of threads, I have spools that I don't intend to use. Maybe I'll do a thread giveaway to some of you. If you're a long armor and you're interested, just put long armor and I'll put you on that raffle. I do have a whole bunch of thread that I want to get rid of and do stuff like that. Like, if I'm not using it, I want to like bless you. Someone who, I gave a whole bunch of thread to one of my clients. Her name was Susan, which I'm working on a restoration quilt for her. And the neat thing is she made so many quilts with that fabric that I would have never used. Hello, how are you living? And how are you? Nice to see you, girl. So this is a quilt. I don't know what kind of design to put on there. I am struggling. So I decided today that I'm just, we're going to do quilt feathers. Maybe we'll do quilt feathers. I have the long arm on. I have quilted, cleaned it, gone through it. I may need to change a needle. So hopefully you could see what I'm doing. Let me get started, or let me get this quilt started. Maybe I'll have you guys help me pick the design because I have no idea. Oh no. So, bubbles, should we put bubbles on here? Ooh, I think maybe the little flowers. These quilts, this quilt specifically is probably going to take me 2 to 3 hours to do. Hearts and ribbons. Let's just do quilt. The reason I want to do quilt is because it is quick. It is feathery. It looks like you're putting beautiful filigree on here. And it looks like you're just doing, the quill part disappears and it just looks like beautiful feathers. Do you see me? Maybe you see me there. What I'm doing is I'm measuring the quilt. So we're going to start on this one, I-89. So I'm going to give you guys the option to tell me which one, what you like. Nope, we're not going to do that much quilting. the girl, okay, so I'm going to move you over here. I'm going to bring you over here so you can look at the quilting design. It is, what is it? It's, hold on, I'm looking at you. What is it? It is 008 here in Japan. Whatever, you don't have to stay long. I'm going to do live streams. These are recorded. You could come and see them later, okay? So if you need to go, like, if it's late out there, if it's you know, I love that you're here, though. Go. Goals. But it's recorded, okay? So you could come back and see it. Every time I stop a live stream, it records right away. Hold on one second. So I'm going to want you to pick. Do you like that design? That's quilt feathers. Can you see it? Do you like quilt feathers, Chris?
Yes.
Do you see it? Or do you think this would look good? No. The little circle flowers?
I liked it on my quilt, but I don't think it fit on that one.
Okay. So, quilt feathers it is. So we're going to go do quilt feathers. So we're going to start this quilt. Make sure. I'm also like, I set up the long arm differently. So I'm going to have to get used to the way I have a way of working. Like I have a system of working. And I haven't quilted in this position at all. So I don't know what this will feel like working. But anyway, I'm gonna have to figure it out. You know what I mean? Let's figure it out. So I'm gonna move this quilt over here. And then I'm gonna set up a different camera so you could see the room on. This is ironed. Let me see placement. So do y'all like the quilt feathers? That would be beautiful, right? Y'all make comments if y'all want this one, because this thing is beautiful, but it's like, to me, it looks like a Mexican piñata. Doesn't it look like a Mexican piñata?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Let me show you let me see if I could get you to focus down. Look at that one. Look how beautiful it is. But I don't know what to quilt. I was going to quilt lines. Do you think lines would be better? Just. What do you think? Lines?
I think it'll showcase the piecing if you do a simpler design.
So what do y'all think? Quills? Or should I just do lines? I would love a quilt. What do you think? Would you like one of these? I have a lot of quilts coming. Maybe what I'm going to do is a live stream of all the quilts, and then y'all could pick. Y'all could pick. But look, I am going to give these quilts away. You like the feathers? I am going to give these quilts away, but like I'm figuring out that doing the binding and sewing binding on a queen size quilt and hand stitching the binding is taking me forever. So maybe some of y'all offer the quilts and send them to you and you guys bind them. Would that be rude? Would that be mean? Would that be good? If you don't know how to bind, well, anyway. Okay, someone said, thank you for not missing. I'm glad you're here. Okay, let's start. I already found placement. I already have, let me show you the thread I'm using, because this thread is a Joann's thread. Is it that spool? Did I already put a bobbin on here? Did I put the Joann's thread? Hold on. Okay. Lorena, what did you do with the bobbin thread? All right, hold on. Let me show you. This is the thread I'm using. Did I wind a bobbin thread? Great start for a live stream. Okay, hold on. I need to wind a bobbin thread. Let me show you the quilt. I'm so sorry. I was like so excited. And then where is it? I know I had one wound, Chris.
Is it this one? Here you go.
Did I? Okay, hold on.
You only have one though.
Yeah, okay, I do have one.
I moved your little basket.
Let me. I'm so sorry. I'm a really bad live streamer. Stop. I don't want to quilt this with the wrong back thread. Hold on. Hey, maybe not. It would have worked. No. Yeah, I already had the thread in here. I know my job. You know my job. I oiled the machine. I cleaned the machine. Did I oil the machine? Yes. Yes, I did. I oiled the machine. I cleaned the machine. Okay, let's see. I think I need to change the needle thread. No. Y'all want to see me how I'm going to change the needle. I do not change the needle every time I use the long arm. Yeah, and you can see I really oiled the quilt because maybe this needle's be fine for this one. I change the needle probably, let me give you an idea if you're a long armer. I change the needle probably like every 3 king size quilts, probably 4 or 5 queen quilts, 10 twin. Like the way I know that I need to change the needle because it's dull is it's when you start getting bearding the back. Also too, if I'm hold on, I'm so sorry. Come on, Lorena, focus. If I am doing, I don't want to, if I am doing a quilt and I see bearding in the back, that means that my quilt is blunt. It's not as sharp as it was. It's crazy. I'm on a live and I can't even thread the needle. Lorena. It's because the needle's real oily because I oiled everything. All right. So this is the thread I'm using. This is the thread. Breathe, Lorena. I know, right? I wanted to start at 9:30. And then we parked behind somebody to go get coffee and they took forever. Like what? We were there 10, 15 minutes? It looked like they were ordering for a whole family, but no, they weren't. They were just, no. It's like so annoying. Okay, so let me move the design. All right, once I got the machine going, I could relax a little bit. All right. You should see how beautifully I organized everything. I was here from 3 o'clock till 3:30 the next morning. I went through everything. Let me show you this. When I look down, I am specifically looking at the stitch quality. I don't have my close-up. And I don't know. I'll get the other camera going. But what I just noticed that this quilt has holes in it. Did you see that? There's like 2 puncture holes here. But anyway, I'll trim the quilt down so the puncture holes are not. So that's what I'm kind of like looking at. Whose answer? I have someone's comment up. Hello from Pennsylvania? Ah! I look like I have no neck. Hello from Pennsylvania? Feathers for sure. Okay, that's what we're doing. And look how beautiful the quilting is. Maybe you could see it. Lines would be different, right? Well, I was trying to quilt something that would not. I think this quilt is so busy that it could take away. You want to see it, Chris?
I saw it. Beautiful.
Chris is here. You want me?
I think it really looks pretty in that corner, in the corner.
Can you guys see it? Hold on. Let me put you down. So you could. Do you see that beautiful quilting?
That irrigated gorgeous.
All right. The girls started. Let me get my other camera. Or do you want to see the room? You love hand sewing binding? Okay, you go. Okay. Let me show you the room so you can see it. So I'm going to lift you up and I'm going to move you, okay? All right, we're going to lift you up and I'm going to move you. Okay, lift you up. And I'm going to move you around. So this is where the long arm is now. Before, I used to have my sewing area where that fan is. Now I move, oh wait, there's the long arm. And then I move, there's my camera. There's my computer. I'm going to move the computer over where that sewing machine is. This is where, Miss Chris, say hi.
Good morning.
Miss Chris is my assistant and she doesn't want to be mic'd. When you're doing a live stream like this, hold on, let me see. You cannot do it alone. It's very lonely up here, long arming, and you need a buddy. One of the things I want to do is I have some quilted fabric. While the long arms are long arming, while the long arm is long arming, what I would like to do, Miss Jeanette Jones. Miss Jones is here. You want to let her in? We're also going to have Miss Jeanette Jones, who did the live stream with me last year. She's going to come. She's coming right now. She's coming up. What I want to do, and I think it would be fun to do, is do like I quilted a whole bunch of satin and I want to make bags, like makeup bags, coin purse bags. And while we're waiting for the long arm, like make something, make something. But I am going to do a video on how, I'm a hoarder, I'm a hoarder. It's real bad. And I think that's why I want to give as many of these quilts away so I could kind of get rid of the craziness of my mess. So Miss Jeanette Jones is coming. So also too, I was wondering if you guys would like some fabric, just a random fabric, but it's good fabric. It's probably like a quarter, half quarter, more than a fat quarter. Anyway, you just let me know. I'm gonna just do a whole bunch of things. I want to see if I could get some of my little quilt tops done while we're here and put them on the long arm. So my goal is big quilts, little quilts, big quilts, little quilts. And yeah, pray for me. I also have a sleeping cot. So whoever's sleepy or tired, I'll set up the sleeping cot and they can kind of just rest and take a nap. Last time, me and Miss Jones did not nap at all. And let me just share this. I did things different last year when we had one of the quilts going. When we had the quilt going, let me see if I could get it. When we had the long arm going, we were getting back fabric ready for the other quilts. Currently, I already have 2 quilts that are ready to be put on the long arm. I cut probably 10 back fabrics and got them ready. And I got, what else? I have my leaders empty so that I could get more quilts ready. And my hope is, because we're not going to be, in a sense, prepping, let me see, I'm going to move you here. I'm not going to be prepping like I normally did last year. I feel like maybe I could do like little projects. Maybe little projects. Good morning. Feathers looks good. Okay. You would love fabric tools. Okay, I have fabric tools too. I'm also going to, I just want to like, if I'm not using it, I remember the live last year. The live last year, we finished 17 quilts. If I only quilt these large quilts, the way the time is, I think it's every 2.5 hours, I will be only able to quilt 9 quilts, 9 large quilts. Which the blessing is when you're quilting long, bigger quilts, you have more downtime. When you're quilting little quilts, you have more like setting up the long arm, winding the bobbin. You want to see the puppies? That little white one is a terrorist. Not really, I love her. Ain't they cute? So this is, you want to say hi? This one, she's calmed down so much. Say hi, Roxy. The other day I was cleaning up here. We were up here so long that the dogs were like worn out when I put them in their room to go to bed. They just went in there and fell asleep. Like they were tired. No, mama. All right. So we started at 10 o'clock. I really do appreciate you being here. I'm going to let you go, okay? I'll come back probably like in an hour or two and then update you because I don't want to keep you here too long. And then my goal is to do 30-minute live streams probably every 2 to 3 hours, okay? The dogs are adorable, right? So, sorry, I'm a bit frazzled. You do a lot of charity quilts. Any fabric would be okay, Kevin. And if I find, I have like a whole bag. Hold on, before I go, hold on. Let me get the quilt. No, don't focus on my arm. Hold on, I'll be back. Hi, Miss Jones.
I know you haven't seen me in a while, but don't get so hysterical.
Are you okay? I know you're afraid of dogs. Hey, leave her alone.
Okay.
Take it. I'm sorry. Hey. Yes, I'm on live. Say hi, Miss Jones.
Hello. Where's the camera?
The camera's right there.
Oh. Hello, everyone.
Last year's assistant.
I'm here again for a while.
You doing good?
I am good.
I'm so glad you're here.
I know. Me too. Oh, it has been tough.
I know. Pray for Miss Jones and her family. Wait, turn. Look, it's following you.
I know.
So we're going to have Miss Jones here. She's going to be my assistant and my other assistant. And wait, I was going to show you something. Hold on. Okay. I was going to show them the bag of fabric. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I have a big old bag. And it's pretty good fabric. Look. It's like this kind.
Ooh, I love that.
Are you claiming it? Yes. And then there's a lot of, look.
That looks like petite.
No, it's not.
It's not? No, it's not.
Mm-mm.
Not
No.
petite.
Where's, so yeah. I can make you like a box and donate some fabric. Hold on. It's looking at you. We can make you a box and donate some fabric. We'll see how it goes though, okay? So I'm going to let you go. Hi. Nice to see you. No, you just ignore my dumb dogs. Thank you for coming to the live. And I promise there's a lot more coming. There's a lot of them. I'll talk to y'all. Hold on, let me get the camera. I'll talk to y'all in like an hour or two, okay? Bye. Bye.